Hey guys, it's your girl Lana Love. Thank you so much for joining me on Luv N Laughs, and I have two very special guests with me, one returning and one new, and hopefully gonna be returning and returning.
Oh.
Bill, who are you? Tell everybody who you are.
I'm a print journalist because I saw the future and I knew it was print. Kill me. But I co-host a show on Compound Media. That's where I met both of these freaks.
Yes.
And
he brought us together.
I did, actually. It's called Mornin, not a creative name, with Bill Shulz and Joanne Nosachinski. Her last name is hard to pronounce.
Is it in the morning?
Yeah, kind of. Morning-ish. It's at 10 a.m., which is that's as early as you can get late-wise for like a comic like Larry. They won't get up any earlier.
What do you mean? I always never came on time.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, I would get texts.
Not from the videos I've seen.
This is why it's a problem that we're
on time.
live. Yeah. Oh, nicely played.
Cheers to that.
My name is Larry Beyah, a.k.a. Joanne Nosachinski. I am the other half of his show in the morning at Compound Media. And we'll let the market decide.
Oh, my God. And you remember her catchphrase. The backstory to that is when Joanne used to be on...
Joanne is his co-host for everybody that does not know.
Yes, I know. I'm not going to explain anything. But she would go on... She replaced me. Some say she got me fired at a show called Red Eye with Greg Gutfeld on Fox News. She would go on Fox Business every once in a while, and she had no idea what she was talking about. And as a result, whenever someone asked her a question about, say, mutual funds, she would just look at the camera and be like... Let the market decide? And it ended up being just her go-to thing. Because the host would be like, yes, that's very well said, Joe. Yes.
That's probably something I would have said, actually.
Let the market decide. Yeah.
That's probably something I would have said, actually.
Oh, it's a go-to. I recommend it to anyone who does not know what they're talking about.
Bill, I was like, I went into a red-eye hole over the pandemic. Because
I'm so sorry.
I just knew Bill from just being a wonderful human being.
Just a human?
Yeah, just
a human.
hosting Mornin.
Before you were not a human.
And then I just started watching Red Eye, and I said, "Oh shit, that's Bill." And then I started watching it more and more. I was like, "That was a great show. You were excellent on that."
Oh, you're the sweetest.
I don't know why.
I was a punching
You know
bag.
he wants something from you.
No, I do.
He's kissing your ass.
Yo, Bill,
right
can
now?
I get a ride?
I came on the E and I'm leaving on the 7, but I've got my Metro card for you.
Okay.
You need that, yes.
How has the pandemic treated you guys?
Ugh, I'll let you go first.
Okay.
I feel like yours has been 10 times better than mine.
Pandemic has been perfect. I think that we should order one every year.
You're an idiot.
You know what I'm saying? I loved it.
That'll get you canceled.
You know why I liked it?
You
Let me
can
tell you
go
what.
now.
Let me
You
tell you
can
what.
go
No, you gotta hear
No,
that.
I don't want you no
Let
more.
me
I don't
tell
like
you
it
this
no
one. You gotta hear it. Let me tell you something. Because remember the first time I was leaving Compound and de Blasio shut the city down, but I had to come back in that week for one more taping, right?
Uh-huh.
It was just before St. Patrick's Day. I came through Grand Central Terminal. Nobody was there.
It was
nobody.
It was the Thriller video.
Great.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
It was great and eerie because at the same
Yeah.
time you were able to walk, and I hate Times Square, but you were able to walk or
Oh, yeah.
drive
Yes.
Times Square,
Yes.
no problem.
Wait, did you guys ever see the movie Vanilla Sky?
Yes.
Tom
Yes.
Cruise? It was that.
Yeah.
Remember when he's running through Times Square?
It literally
and
was
completely
that.
empty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we did was Chris Renchick, the guy that produced me after we left Compound for temporarily, what happened was he went all throughout Times Square and everywhere and just filmed it all. And then we played it on our show. And it was just so... If we saw 7 people total in all of downtown Manhattan,
insane.
you'll never see that again.
Yeah.
And then they start saying, well, you can't do comedy, Well, I'm part Italian. I'm Italian. So what happens is my family knows prohibition. And I'm like, there's no way in the world you're going to tell us we're not going to do comedy. We'll do comedy. So we created, my friends Matt Mead and Mikey Parada and Jim Stantz, we created Secret Show Comedy. And we started doing comedy.
You guys have been killing it.
At the Saturday House, where we just had a show this weekend. We're up to like our 11th secret show, and people come out. They come all over.
Do people know about it even though it's a secret?
Oh, it's a secret.
Then it's not a secret.
Well, let me
Well, you have to know your contacts with the
You have
DM.
to contact. You have to be
I learned
like
the hard
really
way.
slick to kind of like
I learned
know.
the hard way.
You have to know who to know. like I mean, people come out. They fly in from other states to come to the show.
That's great.
And the pandemic, like we've been out on the boat. You see us out on the boat almost every other day.
I'm living vicariously through you.
I've gotten more pussy through the pandemic because girls is thirsty as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Wait, now I need to know about your sex life.
I'm just saying, it's a sex podcast. We're not doing sex?
We are.
Okay, then. There was some fucking going on.
He was asking you, are we doing sex?
Tell me about your sexcapade.
Well, okay, Alana. Ooh,
yes,
you told me.
That's me.
You told me to try anal with a girl. And I did it.
I remember you were against
remember that. Yes,
I totally remember
See,
that.
That's what I'm saying.
Larry was way too old to be that against anal.
Wait, was it on your show?
We talked about it.
That's what when we first met.
Yes, and you
I couldn't believe you never tried it.
No, I didn't. No, I never tried it because, like, when you, like, okay, certain things.
Were you scared that she was going to shit on you?
No, it's just that, like.
I think he felt it was like against God and man. Like, I think there was a little bit of that. I felt like you felt like it was just like, there's something unnatural about the wonderful butthole that is on every lady.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you tried it?
Oh, sure.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm a fan.
Right.
Like, after a while, though, it's like when you first knew it, and I wasn't even that young when I did, I was just excited to do it. But then after a while, it's like...
How young were you?
Oh, my God. I would say...
Last year.
Early 30s.
Yesterday.
Actually, yeah, you beat me. But yeah, early 30s. Yeah. Okay. I mean, yes, yesterday. Thank you. It's nice that you've ever said to me.
But I didn't know how it would fit. And I was like, that it's just... Because listen, because the pussy is enough for
So
me.
you found a white asshole.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, right?
Yeah. And I was like...
You didn't use lube, you just went straight in.
Well, okay.
Oh, you got to do that.
God, you just went in raw?
Well, okay. Well, it was like more of a long. We had a marathon session.
Wait, so you had a
took the butthole out on a date?
first?
No, we didn't. Here's the deal. You know,
was it a one night stand?
No, it was like
I'm not gonna let you speak.
It was
right
an
now.
all. Right. No. I'm glad you said that because you're taking me back through the night, and I gotta remember.
As you should, because I want to know details.
I want to see if it's PTSD or a fond memory.
Yeah,
you know, like okay, I'm one of those people who fuck all night. I don't know how. I fuck all night.
Viagra does good?
You know what I'm saying? Would you say that again?
Viagra does good for you?
I've never tried that. I want to try. Yo, let me tell you something. Anthony does the blue chew.
Oh, sure.
They do the blue chew at the
he does testosterone now.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he was like losing hair on his arms and stuff like that, which, by the way, is happening. I shouldn't have worn shorts because I'm competing with her legs. But that's happening to me. If you look here, like, my legs are starting to bald. You see that? Yeah, it's age.
What is that?
I think it's just losing testosterone. And Anthony's arms, he started losing the hair on his arms.
Yeah.
And so then he started taking that. Well, so... And then, all right, so here's my thing with testosterone. First of all, it's nature's way of saying you're getting older. Okay. And, slow the fuck down. But
one hair at a time?
Like, maybe, like, losing maybe losing a bit of a sex drive is not a bad thing. Yeah. And Anthony keeps talking about how he feels like he's 18.
Thank God for that. No, thank God for that. No.
No testosterone.
I did.
There is certain types of movies where there's a lot of testosterone in some ladies. Some might say they actually have penises. But,
okay.
That
would be the Olympics.
Yeah, but he would get. He said he had like the sex drive of an 18-year-old. I don't want that again.
No!
I do not want that.
Stop! You gotta hit this, Bill. Bill, you gotta hit
Why?
it. So we did a show.
Oh, because I would get nothing done. I mean, there's something to be said about losing a good amount of sex drive.
You gotta hear this, Bill.
So I'm not getting laid, so that's a good thing that I've lost a lot of sex drive.
I get what you're saying, too, because you can use that energy for something else. You're right.
Yes.
Creatively. And that is a good place. You gotta know how to control that.
18-year-old dudes are just walking hard-ons.
Yeah.
That's all they are.
We were in
So
Austin.
wait, you would just, like, come and that's it? Like, hey, let's go again?
Well, you know those bad teen comedies where the kid's got a boner and he's worried about going up to the child.
Yeah.
You get a boner for no reason.
American Pie.
Yeah, exactly.
A boner for no reason is a good thing.
Yeah, a gust of wind would give you a boner.
But I think that's a good
I'm glad
thing.
those days are behind me.
No, Bill. I disagree. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Bill would do well with an 18-year-old boner. I'm telling you.
So you want an 18-year-old boner?
I want 17, 18, 19, 20.
I believe that about you.
You know what I'm saying?
I need somebody.
I want to hear about your anal experience.
No, No, but you're gonna hear about that. But I gotta.
We've already got it a diatribe.
Hey,
But
I
gotta get
anal
you. You're gonna hear this.
No.
But you're gonna hear this. Check this out. But when we were in Austin, Texas, right? Anthony was going up to everybody.
Asking for a blue chew?
I mean, you could tell. You could
Really?
tell he was on that testosterone. Like,
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I want to lick your pussy. I
Oh,
want to.
my
I mean, we at the
God.
after party and he's feeling himself, and every male in that room was like, I want what he's having.
No.
See, I don't know about that.
way.
Also, like first of all, no, I don't want that. No.
Come on, it's a party.
Yeah, there's something to be like. I don't want to be that guy anymore, and also not to mention the fact that there's a downside to it too.
Like
It makes
what?
you angrier. You lose your
think?
pay. Oh yeah, you get in fights more often, like we did when we were younger.
Right,
I used to
right,
get
right, right,
Look,
right.
my nose didn't used to look like this,
Okay.
and it was fucking testosterone. I broke it like 5 times, and like that's fucking stupid young man testosterone. There's something to be said about having less of it, a little bit. I mean, I don't want to lose
So now
all
you're
my.
much
I don't have much hair to
happier?
begin
But
with.
not when you inside the pussy. All I'm saying is,
I'm not saying
there's something
I
to
can
be-
get it off,
there's
but I'm
nothing
just
to be
saying.
said.
Where's the camera? I can't emphasize this enough.
There's
I'm just
something to
saying
be
there's something to be
said.
said about less testosterone as we get a little older and we get wisdom.
How hard? Okay.
How hard is it to get hard?
Yeah, no, how ask him this question, Ilana. Ask him this question.
The
can
first
ask him, he's
title.
right.
No,
for
I'm
the show.
asking you to ask him. You be my interpreter.
I'm sure.
Ask-
Oh, are we not speaking anymore?
No,
I want you to tell Larry.
No, ask Bill, how hard does his dick get?
Hard enough.
So how hard is your dick right now?
All right, it's really working now. See, I don't need blue chew.
Yeah. Okay, so back to anal.
Yes.
Again, be another original title for the show.
Again, back to anal. Okay,
The
so
show is called Back to Anal.
Back to anal.
yeah. So
Back to the Future was already taken, so they
Yeah.
got back to anal.
Back to Anal.
So when you fucking and you're doing everything, you know you're doing everything,
I barely
and then
remember.
like you're on marathon sex and you're on hour number 2 and 3 or whatever. Next thing you know, the juices and the sweat and it's all going everywhere and everything. So it isn't a point of like now you're going in raw. I think like pussy juice is slipping down in there and all. I just the sweat and everything. So
Pussy juice is slipping down where when the anal is like up there.
Let me tell you
above
something.
the
Let me
pussy
tell you
and not below the pussy.
okay, well I don't know female anatomy. I went to
All right,
public
the
school.
third title was biology.
I went- No,
she just describes
No,
body.
I'm gonna just
Well,
tell you.
I'm just being technical.
No, but see, you gotta understand something. About the third or second hour, everything is wet. I'm gonna say that right now.
Sure.
And,
yeah.
and so you're not going in raw anymore. And so I just said, you know what? Let's try it.
What, you thought of me while you were doing
I did.
No, you
I
did
actually
not.
fucking
Shut
did.
the
You're a
fuck
motherfucking
up.
liar.
I believe it.
actually
I
thought-
believe it.
I
I believe
thought.
it.
Let me tell you something. For the third hour, I was fucking you.
Edit it in a way where he says me.
Edit it in a way where she's out of the way and I'm pointing at Bill.
Yeah.
Don't
There's no way
let
we
me
can
stop
split
you.
it.
Don't
And
let me
let me
stop
tell you
you.
something, because that was my first time, and you kept harping on me. Not only did she say it on your show,
I said it on every
She
show.
said it on my show. She came on our show, and then we were like, she's like, "What? You haven't tried it yet?" And I was like, "No." She's like, "What are you waiting on?" And next thing you know, I was like, and it still took me into the pandemic.
You were very against it.
Yeah.
I was very against
Oh
it.
my god, the facial expressions and everything.
Oh my god. Yeah, oh yeah, it was
Like,
palpable.
you were getting
But it made for a great
I was
show.
getting mad. I was getting mad. It made for a great show, but I was getting mad because, okay, when you think something growing up and all like that, you're hardened on that stance. Even though it's not yours, somebody ingrained that
without
into
doubt,
you.
sure.
And the next thing you know,
Yeah.
you're like, no, you're not supposed to be doing that. Or whatever,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, you come preaching and like, the anus is not for, that, you know what I'm saying?
Exit only, all that stuff. But what do you think about it? The dick and the vagina have exit qualities.
Right.
I mean, we got to get rid of urine somehow, but things have to.
It just seems more natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, for me, pussy has always been my thing. For
Has
me,
it now? Not
pussy,
dick to dick?
pussy is the home for
I don't know.
the
I
cock.
think he thinks it's like gay or something.
Okay, now I may, but the thing is that I will reserve the fact that for me, I always thought that the pussy was the home for the cock. That's what I always thought, and I've always been in that mode.
Sounds like a children's book.
It's still kind of It's still kind of
and once you
kids.
get one
Now
home,
we're gonna read
but-
the anal book.
but now I know that the anus or ass is the vacation home. You know what I'm saying?
It's a pool house where you have the guests.
It's a pool.
It's an air
children's book.
It's an Airbnb. We just worked it out.
It's the boathouse.
Oh man! By the way, I'm gonna need a clip of this, and then we're gonna juxtapose it with when Larry was so fucking against it.
Oh my God!
And getting persnickety. I said it persnickety.
Look at Morning, and then look at Let's Get Loud on both shows with Alana. I was like, no, fuck that.
Oh my God, he was.
And now he's literally fucked that.
Yes.
Yeah, literally,
So
I fucked that.
how was it? Did she shit on you?
No, but the thing is that like, okay.
I bet he would have liked it even if she did.
You think I would have liked it?
I said I bet you would have liked it even if she did shit on
You would
him.
have liked it.
Could it be kinky? Could be kinky.
Well, okay, here's the deal. The reason I say that because by this time, I swear to God, we had to at least fuck for 6 hours at night. Like,
God
literally.
damn, man, you're a champion.
So the thing is that by hour 3, okay, it was in the ass and shit like that. And then by hour 4, you kind of like go to sleep because you're tired and shit like that. And then you wake up and fuck again or whatever.
Oh, so you had breaks in between.
We had the one break.
He made it seem like there were no breaks at all.
No, we had the one
He's in
break.
the corner, Mix cutting his
Listen.
Go for the ribs, Rock.
We had
He's in the corner, she's sleeping, he's jerking off. Like,
I would never do that. I would wait on her to wake the fuck up. Because I would wait.
Wake up!
Because I'm like, no.
I gotta say, the energy amazes me.
No, let me tell you something. Okay.
Tell
Let's be real about this. We had one break, right? And okay,
in 6 hours.
Yes, and let me tell you something. We started
me
and
too.
we were listening. You know how I know it was 6 hours? I had Jay-Z's whole anthology playing in the background.
Oh, that's at least.
And when that's at least fucking 6 hours. And we got on. We heard songs double. You know what I'm saying? So I know. And so she was like, I didn't know Jay-Z had that many songs. And I was like,
He doesn't. It's on repeats.
Yo, let me tell you something. Jay-Z from Hard Knock Life all the way up.
It's a hard
You're hearing
knock.
I was gonna say you're hearing Annie samples, and you're like,
I can't anything and anything for you.
Anyway, back to what
By the
everybody
way,
wants to know.
Little
How
Orphan
was the
Annie and
experience?
Anal. I gotta feel like that's the first time.
It's
Nah.
a children's book.
But now you gotta understand something too. You know when you've been drinking, and I just got off stage. Cause you know when I get off stage, I feel
this
like
is
a
just
rock
a one
star.
night stand from
No,
like,
it wasn't a one.
chick?
No, she came to the show. I know the chick. I still know her.
I still know her.
But
It's his arsenal. Yeah, she's one of his arsenal. I know that's right.
Don't worry, nothing happened.
You know, you got a chick on every porch. She's on a porch.
You know, it's so funny because I got into the game. Well, my whole life has been like that. But I got into the game of comedy to make people laugh. But the
and to have sex.
But the
Mostly sex.
residual from that, women love to laugh and they love to fuck. So we put them together with me in the middle. Like, yo, it's a win-win. You know what I'm saying? You win, I win. We're fucking.
We all win.
We all fucking win. I fucked in green rooms. I fucked during the middle of shows. I fucked. You know what I'm saying? People.
You said that you fucked a girl on stage too, no? I remember you said that.
Not on the stage. No, what happened?
I was gonna say. I want to hear that story.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I want to hear it again.
I finger fucked the girl while I was taking a picture with her, and like I have an actual picture of it. And you can see it.
That can be used as evidence.
Once you know, but the thing is
Watch
that,
later on, like you hear, he molested me.
well, if you hear that,
Again, if it's on camera.
Yeah, right.
You never know.
listen. If you hear that, then just know that hey, I'll show up to court and be like, that's my finger inside of it, right? Prove what happened. Prove how we got there. Because if you can't prove how we got there, I want to hear shit from you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear a motherfucking thing from. I'm not Bill Cosby. I'll talk at my trial.
You talk no.
They'll be like,
Larry does not talk at all.
they'll be like, the defense calls Larry Beyah to the stand. Yo, give it up for me. Give it up. But no, the thing is that I think that like when you're having sex or whatever like that, everything goes now. Just don't put shit in me. You're not gonna convince that. You're not.
You'll never get the finger in the butt.
No.
Yeah.
You never tried that?
I never have actually. Yeah. And like I'm not against it, but I don't necessarily want it. And my cousin is a successful comedian, and is Andrew Schulz, and he
Very
is
successful, not just successful.
Yes,
very
he's
successful.
well. All right,
Extremely
that's enough.
funny.
Okay,
Hysterical.
All right, fine. I'm the unsuccessful Schulz. What? Print journalism. But he is adamant against the finger in the butt.
Yeah.
That he
Use a fanuke. Use a fanuke if you get
What
the
about
finger.
Never done it. I mean, first of all, you know how I knew it was getting more socially acceptable? Drake. it came out that Drake was getting his ass eaten out all the time. And I'm like, that is starting to become mainstream.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. But it's still in the back of my... This is why I'll never have it done to me, because I'll just be thinking of what Drake looks like when some girl's eating him out. I don't even know how you call what you call it. But like some girl just doing this to Drake. Like that. Like, that would be all I'd be thinking about. And I don't want to...
It totally... And I'm going to tell you something. I did get my...
Picture it.
Yeah.
Drake.
Yeah.
And Drake just be like, oh,
So what, you wouldn't pick your legs up in the air and just be like...
you know what? I still enjoy sex enough where I'm like, I don't need these other options.
Right.
You know? I'm like,
right.
That's
me. I get what you said. And the thing, okay, one time.
In band camp?
I was banging this chick, right? And her dog jumped on the bed and was licking my ass. I said, no, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's just weird.
Yeah, that was fucking weird. Why the fucking dog in the goddamn room anyway? But first of all, now you're gonna jump on the bed and she's like, oh, move. See, I'm one of the type of people, I love dogs and everything like that, and I train dogs, but I'll be like, look, get the fuck off the goddamn...
Okay, so, all right, now I have a question. Yeah. And you'll actually be the one to answer this. I don't know if you're a dog girl or not, but okay, so here we go. I think that's only a female thing. I do not know one guy that would ever have his dog in his bed while he's having sex. I have dated more than one girl that will have the dog either near it or around it. That is a female thing.
I don't have a dog, but if I did have a dog, I would find it very weird for the dog to be in the room.
See it? Thank you.
Because it would be like my child watching me have sex.
I have had... Thank you. Exactly.
Yeah.
I have had girls that insist they are in there. And I blew my mind. Yeah. I mean, it's still did what I had to do, but like, and it was a cute little bulldog and everything, but it would come up in there. I did not get it.
Jealous and everything.
Yeah, I don't want the dog to bite me because I'm doing something. It looks like I'm like possibly hurting the owner or something. Yeah.
And then she always okay, move. See that move shit? Don't play with me. Well, get this motherfucker out of here.
I don't know one dude that would have a dog inside.
No, you don't know. There would not be. That's not a man thing. And so I looked at it like I was like, okay. The dog gotta go. That's just how it is. And then she was like, "Oh, okay." And then
one of them had a studio,
so
it's a hard negotiation. Like, you know.
Was it while you were doing anal?
No.
She had a dog?
No.
Well, he's a new guy. He's a rookie. And
this was pre-pandemic.
Yeah, this is his first starting season.
Maybe if the dog was in it during pandemic, we don't know what would have happened. But a threesome during the pandemic.
Ew!
By the way, that does mean that technically he's gotten his asshole licked because the dog did try.
The dog did try. Yeah. Now, did you see the video, Alana or Bill, of the woman who put the peanut butter on her pussy, and the dog was eating her pussy, and then next thing you know, she let the dog fuck her. It was a German Shepherd. She let the dog fuck her. And then
Thankfully, no.
And then next thing you know,
but I don't know why you
next
would
thing you know,
watch it.
I'm gonna tell you why in a second. next thing you know, the dog came, then she drank his cum.
Ew!
Exactly. We would.
No, that's got to be illegal.
That cannot
be on the internet.
Okay, I promise you.
That's got to be up there with child porn.
That cannot be real.
I promise you, I can send you that fucking video.
Please don't.
No, we're not talking about I will. I'm not saying. I'm saying if you're checking the authenticity of if it's real or not. That's all I'm saying. If you're saying if it's real or not.
That's not even legal.
It's not.
Okay, let me tell you something.
It is so not legal.
Okay, let me ask you something.
It is absolutely a jailable offense.
Yes. It's like animal abuse, actually.
Yes, bestiality in
she
most
might
of
have
the
got
northern
it.
states.
She might have got it, but that don't mean the video's not out.
She might have gotten what?
She might have got arrested.
In the world?
Yes,
got arrested.
She absolutely would have. That is absolutely
She might have got arrested, but the video's still out there.
And we should mention that we condemn this wholeheartedly.
Yeah,
these actions.
Because it was not even.
Oh my God.
It was not even entertaining. We were in Atlantic City, and one of the fans that came to the show in Atlantic City
you the video?
showed us all the video on the patio. And
at
we
the
were
very
like,
least,
"What
it's
the
not on your
fuck
phone.
are you
don't want
into?"
that.
We were like, "What the fuck are you into?" And it was the weirdest thing. We had to stop. It was just bullshit.
Stop! He's the one that brought it up. Stop!
What?
No, that's what I said. But I'm saying, like, when we were talking about bestiality with animals and stuff, like, see, I'm one of those type of people, I'm not squeamish about anything. Like, I'm a stand-up comedian. I talk about every fucking thing. There's no political correctness to me. So if you get squeamish when you're talking to me, oh, fuck.
Aside from anal.
You know what I'm saying? But so I can talk about something and not agree with it, but I can say, this is what the fuck happened.
No, I'm just saying, make
exactly
sure
what
it's
the
not
fuck
on your
happened.
phone.
Well, yeah, but, like, that's still animal abuse.
I didn't abuse the animal.
Actually, it sounds like the animal had a good time.
It did.
But we condemn it.
Let me tell you something.
Condemn it.
That reminds me okay. That reminds me. I fucked a teacher when I was 17. She was a student teacher, but to me, she still technically was a teacher. Now, you know how people go.
That counts.
You know how people go, oh, that's child abuse. Maybe to a
But
girl
not
it
at
is.
17, no.
But not
17 is legal, right?
Yeah.
17
But
is
like,
legal.
if you're a teacher, you're not supposed to.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Right.
You know what
It
I'm
is
saying?
very much frowned
Right.
upon.
It's frowned upon.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is that people go, oh, that's still child abuse. Well, to me, technically, if it's a girl, okay, I'll give it. If
Oh, it's a double standard, but it's true.
Yeah, but,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
With a kid, even if it's like a, I hate to say it, like a 14-year-old boy, and he has sex with like a 23-year-old teacher, every dude is like, yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's a girl, yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
bad. But yeah, there is a double standard, but I think it applies. Yeah.
It applies. But my thing is like this: the kid didn't get abused.
Oh,
You know what I'm
fuck
saying?
no. Well, the boy.
the boy didn't
Yeah.
get abused.
Totally.
You know what I'm saying? Because like there was something that somebody said that they were raped. Some dude, I can't remember what the fuck it was. You know
I mean,
how we
maybe he
you know,
did, though.
You know how I mean? We read so many different articles. Oh, I was watching one of them bullshit Law and Orders. I fucking hate Law and Order.
I
SUV.
love Law and Order.
I love it.
SVU.
Oh my god! See, but
Now all of a sudden you love it?
it's Law and Order SUV. But
SUV? It's a car?
There's like
It's a
20
car?
law and orders.
I fucking hate that show. But there was
I love it.
there was one of these episodes.
Every woman
right?
loves Law and Order.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys love all like real crime, like anything that makes you even more
Well,
scared.
I
of
don't
it.
Yeah,
I don't
love
watch
it.
PID channel or Snapped or anything like the whole real thing. I'm like,
I think you would like Snap.
Joanne loves any true crime shit
that's
where it's like
yeah.
a rapist that's just out on the prowl.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
and but by the way, someone told me, and I forget who it was, but it does make sense.
What?
I'm sure it was one of you women. But it's like women watch
Probably
it.
a guy told a woman.
Women watch it. Mansplaining what a
Yeah.
woman told.
Yeah.
But like women watch it to kind of like take notes. Like, all right, that's something I need to be aware of.
Yeah.
That's like because you guys are always on alert, which
You
sucks.
have
should be.
to be.
Yeah.
You have to be. Think about it.
Especially now.
Oh,
Why
without
now?
a doubt.
Why
Wow.
Well,
not?
New York is not great. It's still not great.
Oh my God, with
Yeah.
the pandemic and everything.
Yeah.
No.
Everybody was in the house.
I don't know about you, but like with the crime rate and everything, don't you
Now
watch
that
the
was
news?
bullshit. Now that was bullshit.
I mean, the media makes it worse than
Yeah.
it really is. I get it. But
It ain't
like,
great.
No, it ain't great.
Yeah.
You got
No,
people
it's
shitting
not.
on the
Like,
street.
Got places-
You got,
oh,
you got
shit's
heroin addicts and
everywhere.
everything
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
And you can always tell when it's human shit versus dog poop.
Yeah.
On the street.
Yeah.
You can, oh
I
yeah.
try not to look, but yeah.
I mean, I would.
I have to
I
look because I'm a
wouldn't-
step in it.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind if they picked up after they sell, like they do the dogs.
That's when you know things are going
You
downhill.
know they're not going to.
Yeah.
You know, they get the little
Like,
doggy
get the
baggie.
little bag. Excuse me.
Yo,
Excuse me.
it should be like some dispenser that you could just rip the bag off and take it.
Or I
By
don't
the
know.
way, that's $1 million
Just
idea.
That's a
shit
$1
on
million idea.
public restrooms.
Yo, I came up with another $1 million
Shit,
idea.
Like, there's so many restrooms around.
No, there's not.
No,
That's
there's
the
not.
thing.
Yo,
That is-
thank
because
you.
of COVID,
Thank
there
you.
is no more
Now,
public
Bill,
bathrooms.
Bill,
Every deli will not let you in their bathroom anymore.
Oh, that's
like, and
true.
I think that's part of the reason.
And I
Or
came
like
up with,
Starbucks
Yeah,
wall.
yes.
I was out in San Francisco walking, and I came up with an idea because
Oh, San Francisco's
What?
gonna be horrible.
Yeah,
with this
everybody-
shit.
Oh my
Bring
God,
your
I mean-
own bathroom with you?
peep this. What happened was like all those
Good idea.
Yeah,
all
right.
them, all
Just
them
bring a
toilets,
portable bathroom.
all them
with
toilets
you.
were
bad.
locked, right? And so, or you needed a quarter to put in the quarter. And I said, yo, why don't they just do it like PayPal and call it PayP? And then you just go and swipe your card. And then, you know what I'm saying? Because when you go to concerts...
That's not bad.
I know it's not. I'm a
bad.
fucking
Okay.
genius.
But I had a boss one time. He's like, I'm sick of ideas. I need someone that actually finishes the idea. Finish the idea.
Finish
do
the
it.
idea.
Do
Now,
it.
here's the deal.
Do
So,
it.
so I contacted an investor,
Just like you
right?
should finish
you
your
really?
Yeah, I did. I
anal
contacted...
experience.
What's that?
You should finish your anal experience.
I finished it.
No, you didn't.
I did. 6 hours of fucking... I finished it.
So what happened?
It was great, like
Are you
always.
gonna do it again?
But by the way,
Okay.
we have to have him on with you where he can do a mea culpa with
Yeah.
both of us and be like, sorry, guys.
Yeah, right?
Anal's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, you should apologize.
Yeah,
No,
you would
no,
do-
no.
Yes, apologize.
Okay, if you think an apology is warranted because I tried something one time, I did. It's not like I'm doing it
But
every
you
day.
You're
like-
not gonna
it.
do it again. You liked it though.
I was high. Let me tell you something.
I don't
There
give a
was-
shit.
There was a lot of cocaine on the table. I don't know what the fuck we was doing. Truly's.
By the way, how
White
come
Claw.
there isn't now?
Right, we got the cocaine mirror. We got
This
a
is made
cocaine
for
fucking
coke.
mirror. Listen, this is made for coke. Listen, this
Oh,
is
get
like,
lost in there.
Not on the
this is
show.
this is false
Not
advertisement,
on
right?
the show.
We're kidding, of course.
No, we're
Just
not.
say no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
and
how
by
about
the way,
his
no
show?
German Shepherd porn and no drugs, kids.
Yeah.
Don't do either.
Yeah, but if you do,
But have anal sex.
Yeah, anal we're fine with.
Yeah.
With
okay,
not
how
a dog.
young? Okay, how young should a person start anal? Go.
What do you mean?
Oh, if
young
you're a
should
Catholic girl, 14.
Okay.
If you're a Jewish girl, obviously 14 and a half.
14 and a half. What if you're an Italian girl?
Catholic.
Catholic,
14.
oh yeah, again. But because remember, that was the thing.
What if
with
you're
Catholic girls?
What if you're a Muslim
Yeah,
girl?
Yeah, it was like, it was technical
it's like
virgin.
you're technically still a virgin because you're not having sex.
Yeah,
in
Jesus doesn't see the asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So technically, you're still a virgin.
Yeah.
So you could have anal sex all day long.
Which feels better?
Obviously,
Good question, Barbara
obviously, the pussy feels better.
Okay, I'll be there for the
but
pussy.
You're not letting me speak.
Go
are you?
ahead.
No, I want to hear that.
I want to hear this.
Last time I checked, this is Love and Laughs with a
Go
lot of
ahead.
love.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Own it.
I have! But the initial process of anal, obviously it hurts. You do need lube. I don't know what you're talking about, Willis. Especially
No,
like...
wait. Okay, you asked the question. You don't know what I was talking about. What I was actually talking about was...
I know. I want to hear her take.
No, but she didn't need it, obviously. I guess. Like, nothing was wrong.
Or it was just too much cocaine, and she felt it 2 days later.
No, but with lube, afterwards, like, you know what? It feels so much, like, it feels great. Like, you come so much harder
Really?
with anal.
Okay. I believe it.
Yeah.
Love it.
I believe
you come
it.
See, I
so
was always
much harder with anal and stuff. And
Really?
Like, the initial process of getting it in, yeah, it hurts because the hole is so much tighter. But then once it opens up, it's...
Like a flower.
It's exactly like a flower. It blooms like a flower and everything. But you really legit come that much harder.
I love it. By the way, not to take your phrase, but yeah, man.
So you come harder than you've ever come in the ass than the pussy.
Yeah.
Okay. I
I
like it.
But don't get me wrong. Like, I come a lot. Like,
Right.
In the pussy. Too.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But
obviously, that's my
but
go-to.
But if you had to rate the highest cum level that you came, it was in the ass.
Yeah.
Consistently.
Really?
Wow.
Fucking, I love
That's
that.
good.
That's great.
Okay. But see,
But there's prepping for anal.
But there's a lot of girls who go, nope, I don't want it.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah,
Joe
but
is
those
like waiting
girls
for
are
marriage
scared.
because she doesn't want to get married.
those
So
girls
therefore
are-
she will never have anal.
But
Okay.
those girls are scared too because they never tried it and stuff, and they think that it's more mental than anything else because A, it could get messy and they're scared of that, or B, they don't know the prepping that goes behind it.
There's a lot. Yeah.
It's a lot that goes into it, and also like I said, it's not just physical; it's all mentally for them. Like, oh my God, what if I shit on myself? What if I do this? What if I embarrass myself? What if I, you know what I mean? Like,
And guys
they
don't
don't
really
know how
care.
to. Oh, they do.
We're just happy to be there.
Not the guys in the
No,
industry.
they shit on you.
Not the guys in the industry because they've seen it all.
Yeah.
But, like, there's a lot that goes into it. You need to prep for it. Like, there's enemas to clean yourself.
I was going to say, do you have to think about your diet the night before?
100%.
It makes sense.
You don't have coffee in the morning. You don't do this. And
This
like,
is what it's like to be a gay man every day.
and like,
Yeah, you've got to have the kind of diet like.
yeah, and like you also use like for me a butt plug to open it up, so that way it's a lot easier.
I didn't know that. Did not know that.
It's a lot easier to stick the dick in instead of like, oh, let's try it and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh my God, it hurts. Now it's all open.
Yeah, I've definitely, before I
I
actually
feel that.
did it, I had a lot of, you're missing, wrong
Wrong
one. Yeah.
Wrong hole.
So wait. So you're saying you were trying anal and they said wrong hole, or you just thought the
Oh,
pussy
I
was
didn't do
there?
it on purpose, but
Okay.
like,
Wait,
maybe I might have had a couple cocktails.
Yeah.
And if
Someone
it's
tried
from
it on
behind.
Yeah.
Oh, no, her. Trying to catch me there, right?
You're missing.
You're missing. Yeah, you're missing, Bill O'Reilly. I've said too much about Foxy's, but no, but yeah, it happens. You get a couple cocktails, like, and then the girl will tell you this is the wrong one.
Oh, they won't just
Oh,
like
they'll
tell
absolutely tell you. Yeah,
They won't
it's
just
like
tell you.
it's an
It'll be
alarm.
like wrong hole
Yeah,
and run away.
Would you rather prefer just anal? Like if somebody was fucking
No.
you really quickly?
Well, but what do you do
No.
with?
Okay.
Well, like when if it's you're doing something to yourself while you're getting it, right?
Well, no, there's a foreplay. Like, while you're getting anal, like, you know in your head that you're gonna get anal and whatever, and like, there's always foreplay. Like, obviously, when you're fucking, then fuck my ass with a toy to open it up.
Okay.
Like,
Oh,
do
okay.
foreplay.
I mean,
Like,
I knew
make it
that.
Fun.
With the lube.
Can't emphasize that enough.
Obviously.
Okay.
What, you think going in dry? Because I'm going to punch you in the mouth. Like,
Well, probably so.
That's part of the
I'm saying.
Ron Hole warrant.
Yeah, that's part of the wrong. And that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, because Mo was telling us the same thing. Mo was saying like, you prep, you do this, you get them comfortable.
there's a
and
whole
everything
lot
like
of
that.
prepping.
Yeah, and like we talked about that extent, but I just was never like that. Even like here, cause see, I guess with me, you know, when you get to be in your 50s. You
I hate the fact that
Are
you
you
look
50?
15 years
yeah, I'm
younger than
53.
me.
You get to the point where you're like,
Black really doesn't crack.
you know what I'm saying? You get to the point where
So true.
I'm not trying to do, because I do still fuck a lot of young girls, but it's like,
What, like 17?
if need be,
I would not say
What
that
I
on
understand.
camera.
what am I supposed to do? Say no, I'm Larry Beyah. Know my brand. Follow
This
me.
could be on
You know
the
what I'm saying?
trial.
Like,
Yeah, right,
Finger
exactly.
picture. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Let me say, at this point in time in this life, fuck y'all. But
Yeah,
the
you
thing-
wanna-
know what I'm
you
saying?
wanna-
I'm Larry Beyah. Google me. But the thing,
I know
me.
Shulz.
Do you
Please
not
don't
know
what
who
I'm
I
saying?
am?
Have you not seen
Do
my
you not
act?
know
Have you
who
not
I
seen
am?
my life? But the thing is that like, okay, but I'm in my head, I'm like, okay, it was cool. I tried it. You know what I'm saying? I went off to war in Desert Storm. I'm not trying the military again.
I can't believe you're
you
comparing your
something.
service to anal.
Yeah, because
Yeah, right,
you
exactly.
yeah, I did. Yo, she thanked me for my service.
Thank you so much for your service.
Thank you for your service and your anal.
I pledge allegiance.
You are the
to
real
this
hero,
ass.
How is that not an album title?
I
Yeah.
know.
Pledge allegiance to the ass.
Yes.
How that had to have been an album
Yo,
title.
I got so many of them.
In the early '90s, that was definitely Two Live Crew's album title. At some
That
point.
should have been 2 Live Crew. Oh my god.
I pledge allegiance to the ass. That's perfect.
I agree.
That's fucking
That's
perfect.
my new comedy album.
We gotta edit that out so you can trademark
See,
it.
he's going to
Yeah.
take the credit for it.
I'm so busy working on the pay-pee.
By the way, at this point, if you think someone's done it, I bet you if we Google
Yeah,
Paypee, someone's
I'm
probably
pretty
fucking
sure.
done it.
Because the thing is, the concept is you go up to it at a concert and stuff like that when the bathrooms are full. You go put your thing just like you do at the Metro or whatever like that. Bink, you go in. You don't have to have a quarter. You don't have to have whatever. And all
That's
the
brilliant.
All the back work has been done on other things, so it's not like you're reinventing the industry. All you're doing is just putting that technology on this, and then you bank and you go in and it just charges your credit card.
That's a gimme.
Yeah.
But again, I bet it's been done. But although we would have
I'm
heard
pretty
of
sure
it,
We would have heard of it.
Yeah,
It's not
we-
been
yeah.
done. It has not been done.
then you fucking better get on this.
This and
Can I be an investor?
This and I,
Someone's going
this
to get
and I,
on it.
This and I pledge allegiance to the ass. You know what I'm saying? All of it. You know that should be.
Find Larry Beyah's DVD
that
right
should
now.
be. That should be.
That is your next album title.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what
I pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance
To
to
the
the
ass.
By the way, then your opening thing has to give us credit
Yes!
for introducing you to anal. Yeah,
Exactly.
Well, that's-
Because, like, you were so anal about having anal.
But
Fucking
I'm not.
well said.
I know.
Right, that was a good one. Yo,
Ayo.
coin that phrase too. But the thing is that I'm not really like, you know, like I gotta do that again, or it's not like
It's fun. It's not like something
It is
like
fun,
I
but
mean,
it's
it's
not
not like
like-
something you would do every day.
it's
I
not like
get
something
it,
I
but,
would want to do again if I didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What part about Pride Month are you guys not? Some people need to do it every day.
Yeah.
All right, let's respect our LGBTQFR.
I was out in
community.
yeah.
See?
There's a lot of.
I was out in San Francisco during Pride Month doing shows, and you
In
know-
San Francisco, wait, there's gays.
Yeah.
there?
What's
Is that where you had anal?
There's
No.
gays in San
No,
Francisco.
I don't get. See, okay, I love my gay people, but I don't.
Yes.
I don't play that shit. But you know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't even joke about it. But so the thing is that I was listening to them, and they have a lot of great times with each other, and that's their sex, and it's all like that, and that's like okay, that's cool for them.
Oh, I would
Right?
kill it if I was gay. Kill it. I mean, their stereotype is true. If it's a guy sex drive
Yeah.
with a thing that's also a guy,
Yeah, that's him.
how easy is that?
Yeah, 'cause guys want it.
We got to deal with you people.
I'd rather
I
deal
believe
with
you call
them.
them women.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
god, am I?
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
are. You
God.
are. But like,
I gotta deal with guys.
Yeah.
Nah, no.
We all
You
got
say
to
that-
deal with each other.
You say that women are complicated, but men are even more retarded.
Okay.
Okay, well,
I'll buy it.
let's examine that sentence.
Okay.
Women are complicated, men are more retarded. So, yes, we are not complicated.
No, not at all.
We are just retarded. Yeah.
Like, you guys say, like, you think we're mind readers. Like, and
guys
all of a
think
She's
sudden-
Yeah,
a stickler
situation.
for that. Every time we talk about this, she's always saying, "You guys think we're mind readers."
Yes!
She
Just
always
say
say that.
exactly
She
what
always
you
say
want.
that.
Say exactly what you want instead of, like, beating around the bush. And I'm just like,
She-
can you just be straight up? Like, I don't understand.
Like what? Give an example.
I don't know. You have a few. Like, I
Give an
got
example.
bones to pick with you.
Give an
Oh, I want to hear
example.
that.
But
Now
that's-
it's getting good.
But that's a lot of. Like, if you ever ask her what she hate about men, that's her go-to number one
Oh,
thing
don't
she'll
get me
say.
wrong. I love
She
men.
loves men, but she don't love that about men.
I love men, except at the same time,
We're
it's
pretty simple.
What don't you like about women, Bill?
Fucking, do you have an hour? By
We do.
the way, I'm a huge fan of women. I am. I have a lot of girls that are friends, which in of itself sounds lame. But I enjoy the company of women, even if I'm not having sex with them, which is usually a lot of me not having sex with them.
You take a lot of good
Do you
pictures with
believe
them.
that
But
a man-
I enjoy the company of women. But here's the thing: like I'm very like the Me Too thing. I was fucking very
Right.
supportive of it. But there got to a point with the Me Too thing where it was someone started doing the hashtag Believe All Women. Fuck no!
Right, right.
I believe
Exactly.
most women.
No,
but
believe the ones that's telling the truth.
That is also demeaning to women to say that all of them are somehow, I don't know, even better than we are at such a level where none of them are lying. I know of many instances where there have been bad lies.
Well, they've
And-
admitted that they
yeah,
lie.
and like,
like the woman that cried wolf about the fake rape in Central Park or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like
now it's
that to
rare,
me-
but it certainly happens.
right, like
yeah.
that to me, it's like, how dare you? Because at the end of the day, you're making it worse for the women that actually are getting
Without
raped.
a doubt.
Right, that's my point.
You said it 10
Yeah.
times better than I
Yeah.
did.
Like,
yeah.
So how dare you to lie about that? Because then it's gonna be that much harder for everyone to believe the woman that actually.
Well,
did
but
the
can't
rape.
we
Without
say
a
that? But
doubt.
can't we say that about everything? though? We can act like I've looked at it, and I can say that about everything. The people who go to prison and say I didn't do it, my lawyer fucked me, and I'm innocent. They're fucking it up for the people who are actually in jail that are innocent. The people who claim racism and they go, "Yo, that's racist." You're fucking it up for when people actually are racist, and somebody just
Fucking
said, "You know what I'm saying?"
absolutely,
Everybody
yeah.
fucks it up for everybody, and I think that that's
Because people lie.
Right, people
Yeah.
lie, and it's
People lie.
but depending on what's the hotbed topic, we go women, blacks, da da da. And it's like people fucking lie all day, every day.
Yeah.
The same woman who said she was raped was mad at the person, and then like, I'm gonna say you were raped. A girl told me one time.
Mad, like she was
Yeah.
taking his photo or whatever for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
Just because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like.
And
Murderers lie too. You know what was the chick that the dude that killed his wife and came and was doing news interviews, acting like he didn't fucking do it, and then next thing you know, they caught him in the lie and all
yeah,
that.
I know exactly what
You
you're
know what
talking
I'm saying?
about.
I'm like,
Yeah.
he made it hard for the people
It's
that's
a
in
true
jail.
crime thing. I'm sure you saw it.
Yeah.
It's on SVU. No, okay.
It's on SVU. It was on SVU. And okay, just back to the SVU shit. Okay, what happened was the dude, he was a dancer at a party or whatever like that. He came.
Is that how you
he
dance?
came. He came to the dance. Put his.
Wait, I can do that.
Nah,
I
he
can
came
do
to
that.
dance. He came to dance. Now he said the girls got hot and bothered or whatever like that, and then they put a letter opener to him, and then next thing you know, they raped
I
him.
remember that one.
Yeah, I was like, motherfucker, fuck you. When men are
Wait,
I
scared,
didn't realize how hardcore the show
motherfuck
was.
You don't think that men
Nope.
can get raped?
I'm gonna tell you why.
You don't
'Cause
think that men can get
if
raped?
a man is scared, the likelihood
Yeah,
of
it's
his
no
dick
prison.
getting hard is not going to happen. I'm sorry. When men rape women, I believe that they're not aroused. They force themselves in those women. They rape them. You are not going to get a man's dick hard and he's scared. That's
But
not
you
going to
have
happen.
no control of your dick.
Yes, we do. If you're scared, your dick is not. You're not even. You're in survival mode right there. You're not in. Oh, but my dick is hard. I'm in survival mode. No, that's
Well,
not.
yeah, I mean, I
that's
think
not a thing.
men get raped, but it's just in cell block 8.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
exactly.
that's when men
a
get-
woman is
yeah.
not raping a man and his dick is hard. I'm sorry, it's not gonna prove to me that a man got hard when he was raped. That's not gonna happen because you're scared. That's the same thing when people were saying, "No, it's not gonna happen."
But also,
Find me
no,
one man.
women are better than us as far as that's concerned. They are like
You don't get
they
aroused
don't
if
have
you're
they don't
scared.
have our reptilian brain as much as we do.
You don't
Like,
get aroused
they're just
and scared.
Women don't just
what?
I shouldn't generalize. I'm sure there are some outliers out there of women that perhaps tried to rape a man. But overall, I would say the numbers are more on our side.
If she
more
said,
on our side.
if they said, okay, they stuck some shit up my ass, and that's what they did. Okay, I go with that. They held you down, bitch ass motherfucker. They held you down, and then they plugged some shit in your ass. Okay, but if they say they got on top of you and rolled you, and your dick was hard, you're the motherfucking lie.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that right now. Find me the
They
case.
tied him up.
Find me the, okay, even when you're tied up, your dick is not gonna be like, okay, no, you're gonna be scared. That's not a man thing that we do. Find me one man to say that when I was scared.
But there are some women that still are aroused and come and even
Not,
though they're
okay,
raped.
but not a man. Not a man. I'm telling you, that is not a man thing. If you say women can do that, I can't even argue the point. I'm not even going to go there with the point. But I know men do not do that because we're in fight or flight mode. And when we're in like, fuck this shit, we're not aroused. Because to be aroused, we have to want you. And if I don't want you, then I'm not aroused by you.
Well, by the way, what was
Look
that?
at marriage. Look at marriage.
Let me ask you a question. So let's say...
Marriage doesn't involve sex, period.
Right, but then after a while, the man that's married for a long time doesn't want his wife no more. That's why his dick don't work. But that's why he can go out there and fuck a 17 or 18-year-old because that thing turns him on. That thing he comes home to.
So let's say you had to take one for the team and the bitch wasn't like good looking to your standards, nothing, right? And you had to take one for the team. You wouldn't get aroused?
Nope.
You wouldn't take
No,
one
you
for the
would.
team.
Let me tell you
You
something.
can't tell me that you did
Okay,
6 hours.
I did that.
Take one
You
for the
asked me
team?
you asked me a question and then asked me to answer it. Okay, so if you're asking,
She's woman-splaining.
But if you're right, if you're asking me to answer my question, me and Patrice O'Neal, we used to be out in L.A. and Patrice would come out there, and I don't want to tell his business or whatever like that, but I used to be his wingman sometimes. And
Yeah, he needed it.
Patrice would grab the biggest, slappiest fucking woman and grab her. He's like a bear. He would just grab her, and then her friend would be the same thing, and I'd be sitting up there, nope. It's not happening. I'm sorry. It's not gonna fucking happen. There's not. Listen, I'm the wrong motherfucker for this.
Shallow Hal, where it was
I'm
like,
the wrong motherfucker for that.
Reverend,
Because
yeah.
think about it. No, but think about it. You're like that too. If a dude don't do it for you, it don't do it for you.
Oh,
we are the
100%.
same as men and women. There's no difference between men and women. If a chick ain't fucking with a dude, it's no. If a dude ain't fucking with a chick, it's no. Your dick ain't getting hard. Your nipples
I
ain't
don't think
getting
it's that
hard.
simple.
It
I
ain't
think
happening.
women can find like if a guy's powerful, you know that old
Right, but
cliche,
then she's
like
turned on.
Henry Kissinger, the power is
Yeah.
the ultimate aphrodisiac. Women can find that attractive
Right.
if the guy is not.
Right.
Women can find a lot of things if the guy is not attractive.
What
Right.
do you find a woman to be attractive?
What do I find to be attractive?
Mm-hmm.
Two
God, this
legs.
sounds fucking cheesy. Yeah. They gotta have a dick. That was my Jim Norton impression. But
Oh, yeah.
That's a really good impression.
Thank you. It sounds fucking cheesy, but I like a girl with a fucking disgusting sense of humor. Like and they always say, "Oh, well, would you want to bring that home to your parents?" Absolutely, because my parents would laugh. Like, yeah, I like that. Like the wilting flower, like that kind of thing. Like I've never liked.
She needs to do anal.
It's a plus. If they're against it, that's fine. But we can work through that. Maybe after marriage. But
Marriage?
I never got that thing of like, oh, she's awesome, but you wouldn't want to bring her home to the parents. Like, no, that's just my kind of girl. Like, I like a girl
The one
fucking
that you
spits
don't
in the
want to bring
corner.
home is the one you want to bring home.
No, absolutely. That's the girl you
Yeah,
want to spend the
yeah.
rest of your life. You want to spend the rest of your life with the party. You don't want to go. You want to spend the rest of your life with a girl that's like goes to church every Sunday.
Right.
Because at some point that's
You're
somehow
gonna get
something you want to
bored.
do. Yeah. No.
Unless you can fuck her on the altar. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a different. That's
Yeah.
not what I'm talking
Like,
about. Yeah, that is a kinky thing that I would do.
exactly. Like, yeah, let's go to the church.
Yeah, but no, those girls bore the fuck out of me. No, you want a party. You want want a girl with a fucking horrible mouth in
Yeah.
a great way, and yeah, you can go to bar with, and she's flipping bottle caps at some
Someone you
dickhead
can
that's being
have
too
fun
drunk and
with.
loud. Yeah, that's it.
I look at like people like AOC,
Again, I'm very complicated.
like AOC and all these other people. You can tell
Hey
they were
now,
freaks
hey.
back in college. Like you can look at a girl, you can go,
See, you are complicated. Sorry, go. Sorry,
not
I won't
complicated?
explain.
she's not complicated.
I
easy
said
going.
she is.
Easy like Sunday morning.
Hey now.
That's our fucking thing.
All right, so Bill, when you say a wilted flower, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, no, I said that wrong. It's what is it? What's the phrase? It's like It's basically just, and I fucked it up because I'm already getting drunk. It's like, but basically it's just sort of like a pure and innocent thing that you want to bring
like
home.
a virgin.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you
That.
never turned any of them out?
We'll talk off camera.
Okay.
But by the way, no guy wants a virgin.
I won't
Have you
tell
ever
nobody.
wanted a virgin?
I got a lot of virgins.
Ugh.
So,
I would never
gotta
want
start
that.
somewhere.
I wouldn't
You
want
were a
to
virgin.
Let them start with you.
You were a virgin.
Well, yeah, and I was terrible my
I
first
gotta say that again.
Let them start with you.
The virgin?
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Did they fall in love with you after and like, oh my god, I love you so much?
Of
and
course,
let's get
they all
married?
It's a guy thing.
They
I know a
all
lot
do.
of guys like that. I want a girl that knows what they're doing in the sack.
Okay.
The idea
What
of
about
like,
variety?
by the way, no girl likes it the first time, so you're hurting
That's
her.
not a truth. That's not
They-
the truth.
they'll
That's
probably
not
always
true.
remember.
Alana didn't like her first time, and she told us about her first time. That fuck.
Well, that
made us
proves
fuck-
my
I didn't
point.
like my first 2 times.
I know. In the bathtub.
Good memory.
Yeah.
The first time was my dad was upstairs.
Oh God! For a second, I thought you said your dad.
Would you stop it, Bill?
Did you see my eyes?
Fuck you, Bill. Fuck you. God damn it, Bill.
That's
fuck,
what.
Fuck you, Bill. Fuck.
That's what I initially heard.
We had no idea what we were doing. So
Sure,
it was like,
yeah.
This sucks.
That's why virgins are horrible.
Right.
Okay, no,
And
but
then
tell 'em about-
we watched porn. And so we tried it in the shower. We still had no idea what we were doing. I was like, this sucks
Kinda
again.
cute.
And then I was like, okay.
And you don't even watch porn.
No, but wait a
I
minute.
don't.
Wait a minute.
No,
Yeah.
I
Wasn't
was
there-
it. I know what happens. Why
Wasn't
would I
there,
watch it?
wasn't
But
there a tub scene?
That was I'm sorry. It was a tub, not a shower.
Oh, look at you getting into the specifics.
I know. I'm like, so
Oh,
sorry.
right. Fact check by Larry Beyah.
No, you know what?
So
No.
sorry.
The reason I say that is because
That was a New York Times correction.
That had to be
Hold on,
messy.
Facebook is gonna like
That had to-
disregard my comment.
that had to be like messy or whatever, like especially two inexperienced
It always
people.
sucks
Cause
for
they,
them.
cause
It always
they got the
sucks.
17-year-old dick out and he wants it and he can't do anything with it.
Totally.
But
that
that's
that must hurt.
But
though.
in your
Like
mind.
he's punching my
But
vagina.
in your mind, he's like, he's doing uppercuts. He's like Roberta Duran, hands of stone.
Wow, and I'm still alive, huh?
No, you're here. But the thing is,
I'm here.
but, okay, when was the first time? Okay, of the times you had sex,
I
when
never
did?
had sex.
Huh?
I never had sex.
Okay.
Anal doesn't count. Anal doesn't count.
No, when was the first time that, if you're counting the times, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, when was the time that, okay, now it's good? Which time? Would you think, like, approximate?
That's a good question.
That is a good question
Yeah.
because you both have to answer that too.
Okay.
We're guys.
That first time in the project.
The first time is even bad for a guy because you can barely remember it because it's like 3 seconds.
I remember
But,
it.
Oh, no, you remember, but again,
I'm
it's
the
3
stool.
seconds of memory.
Yo, I was licking an ice cream cone, right? And I used to play this game called
Code for
Centipede.
dick.
I said, see the bullshit could have been pussy. Nah, I was licking this ice cream
Definitely
cone,
not ice cream cone.
and we were playing
Hopscotch?
Pac-Man and Centipede. Those were the games I was at when I was out.
Oh,
growing up.
Centipede.
So we were playing it or whatever like that, and there was these older women in the bar, these older chicks. I don't say women, they were older chicks in the bar because we was
And
like,
how
God forbid we say
I
women.
had to be 15, and they had to be like 17 or 18 or whatever. So they were in the bar, and this girl said, "I like
he's
this."
just-
She's like, "I like the way you lick that ice cream," and I didn't know what the fuck. I wasn't even on that page. I just remember my boy Daniel said. He said, if you ever get some pussy, right? He said, if you get that feeling that's gonna come real quick, he said, make sure you pull out. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, my pull-out game's been on point. You would think I was attached to a bungee cord.
I would say knock wood, but there's
nah.
no wood here.
But here's the deal.
I gave him the layup.
It's too easy. Come on, it was too easy. I love this girl. Listen,
Get out.
Listen. No,
Get out.
Before you kick me out, you gotta hear the story. All right, so I'm licking the ice cream cone. She said, "Oh my God, I love the way you lick that ice cream cone." And I was just like, I didn't understand that. And then so I said, "Why did you say you like?"
Well, if he was young enough, he probably wouldn't have.
That's
Yeah.
I said, "Why did you say that you like the way I lick this ice cream cone?" And the next thing you know, we started talking and everything like that. And she lived in the projects, and we didn't live close to the projects. We lived like down the street from the project, but I would like hang in the project.
Close enough where you can get over there, yeah.
So I was like, I would go in there and just hang with her or whatever like that. And then like she was sitting out on the stoop with her friends right here, and she brought me in the house. and the window was open upstairs in the bedroom, but I don't know what she was bringing me in the house for, but I was like, oh, she kind of like probably feeling me or whatever, and my dick was hard all the time, and then the next thing you know, she started kissing me.
I don't miss that.
Yeah, she started kissing me and everything, and the next thing you know, I was like, oh, okay.
That's why she called me upstairs.
We're gonna have sex.
Well, let me ask you this: what would you say is the difference between having sex with a white woman versus a black woman?
None.
I have some thoughts.
Let me tell you something. I fucked almost every woman on this planet. Like every.
You're a rainbow of flavors.
Now let me tell you something. So there are white women that are whack. There are black women that are whack. There are white women that are good. There are black women that are good. There are Puerto Ricans that are good. There are Brazilians that are good. There are Asian women that are good. There's so much good pussy out here. You go through up, down, up, down, up, down.
There's a flip side of that coin.
What?
If it's a white guy having sex with a black girl, because there are black women that don't. They do not want you to touch their hair. Period.
No.
And then there's other black women that are like, "Why are you touching my hair?"
Well, I don't
and
want you to touch
you
my
think
hair?
you shouldn't touch my hair? And
I don't want you to
there's
touch
like
my hair.
that is a thing.
Try to touch Alana's hair.
Oh yeah, it'd be a white girl
try to
thing.
touch this motherfucker's
No,
hair.
if it's extensions, there's a white girl thing too.
No,
Yeah.
no. All I'm saying is this. I would never put a broad
And then
statement.
you would always get like a little
Yeah.
keepsake the next day, be like a braid on your pillow.
No,
It was always like a little thing at the end of the crack. Like, I remember you.
I
I pay too much for my hair for it to go get off.
I never put a broad statement on women. I would never put a broad statement because I've had so many different types. And
Broad statement, but spelled like a broad
like
chick.
a broad,
That's not a comedy album.
Like going abroad. But
Wow, he's on a roll today.
But the thing
I'm
that
trademarking this shit
I
for
know.
him.
got to. But the thing is that I tell people all the time. They're like, oh, I don't like Asian women. I was like, well, okay, you must be gay then. I'm sorry. Because if you tell me you don't like a woman because the color of her skin or the whatever, then you're gay. You don't have to bring
Without
racism
a doubt.
into it.
No,
because the thing is that like there's some bad Asian women that'll fuck you better than a lot of everybody else. There's some bad white women that'll fuck you better. If you're talking about just the pussy and fucking, then there's no distinction between
You know what's not
this
racist?
person and
A
that
dick.
person.
A dick is not racist.
Right, a dick is like...
A person can be racist.
Yeah, but don't...
A dick ain't racist.
He's like, don't segregate me.
But it's interesting you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Because I went to Emerson, all right? And so it's like mostly...
Yo, let me tell you, why? You at Emerson in Atlanta?
No, in Boston.
Okay.
Yeah, and so lots of comics come from Emerson.
Okay.
But it's a big performing arts school.
Yeah.
It is literally 60% gay, if not more.
Okay.
And when freshman year, I remember, this is probably terrible to say, but it's true. There would be a lot of guys that would, it's mostly gay, a lot of guys coming from various parts of the country, and they were very much in the closet. So they would try to date girls. And 9 times out of 10, the girls that they would date, Asian. And then in sophomore year, out of the closet. Mm-hmm. And I think there might be a boyish quality, and don't get me wrong, love Asian women. Yeah. We all, great. But there might be some sort of boyish quality to like a skinny, like hipster Asian woman that they felt comfortable dating before they came out of the closet as gay. And I know it was across the board. And the entire time I went there,
But when you hear music from the Pirates of the Penzance and all like that, you know.
My dad loves that.
You know.
I would get woken up. Someone would be doing the Beauty of the Beast libretto at like 1 in the morning. I'd be like, fucking shut down. I gotta work on my print journalism.
And we love everybody. Like, the thing is, but that's their thing. But my thing is like this. If you're a straight guy and you're trying to do the straight guy thing, and if they're
trying to do,
I succeed.
Yeah,
right.
But that's why I was talking about
I
Bill.
really don't.
If he's like, right, that's what I'm saying. He's trying to do it, and I get it.
I give it up.
Yeah, but the thing is that like a woman is a woman is a woman. Period. Like I don't make the distinction between like there are ethnic things and there's different things, but Jewish you can't say all Jewish women do this, all black women do this because all of them don't do this. You'll find that one that don't do this but do it better than this, and it's like picking candy or whatever you're trying to do. You just pick one and that's yours.
I normally pick apples, but I will find this candy
Maybe you'll
trees.
find orange.
Yeah, orange, whatever.
The bottom line is we're happy to be there.
Yeah,
yes,
we're happy to be there.
Yeah.
Like it's too many women on this planet to be in different countries to be Russian women. You're a good Russian woman. I fucked a lot of good Russian women.
Well, but by the way, she's funny. And I have found a lot of Russian women don't even understand sarcasm. Have you noticed that?
See, a lot of is sarcastic. Yeah, that's why she gets sarcastic. Yeah. She knows.
But there's a lot of just Eastern European women. I shouldn't just say Russian. Right. But they, like, if you say something that you're totally, obviously joking about,
Yeah.
A lot of them
they'll
don't
look at,
understand.
there's no irony there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, like, yeah. And, yeah, I've noticed that.
What
But that-
percentage of women would you say like to fuck?
Like, of races where they're from.
Just period. Women over the in general. What percentage of women just like to?
Wait,
fuck?
are we talking, like, age groups?
We're just talking about. Okay.
Women over 40.
Women over
That's
30,
what I would say.
I believe, their sex drive is a lot more, like, it
Which is a
becomes
great
higher.
thing. Yeah. No, it's a very good thing.
Okay.
And,
But, you know,
like, they
they
just
always
know
say
what
that,
they want.
guys peak at 18. I don't know if that's true.
No.
Obviously not with you.
No.
Mr. 6 Hour Anal.
No, I didn't do the anal for 6 hours. I never said anal
Just
for 6
don't
hours.
edit that out.
We took
Edit that out.
We took a pause at the 3rd hour, then anal happened, and then
Would
we
you
went
do
back.
have a sandwich and a drink and stuff?
No,
And
no, I
then-
come fully fed and
Gatorade.
hydrated.
Lots of electrolytes.
Yeah, right? Lots of
Yeah.
Gatorade.
Oh, maybe use the Gatorade as lube. That's how.
I don't think Gatorade would be a good lube.
No, it'd be
No.
tough.
Because when you're fucking in water, oh my god, you ever fucking a pool?
oh,
That is
Well,
the what?
there is water lube.
Electrolytes keeps
Water
it
lube?
tight.
Talk about it.
Well, too bad there's no time right now. But there's saline lube and there's lube that's water based. So a lot of people prefer
Sad.
water based.
I don't know anything.
Water-based lube?
Yeah.
That was my
And
nickname
it's
in high
less-
school.
Yeah.
And it's less sticky and
Yeah.
everything and like less
Water-
messy.
Yeah, I don't know that.
But saline lube, a lot of people like that too.
Sometimes I feel like I'm a born again.
There's also anal lube specifically for anal.
Okay, what's the anal lubes?
It numbs it out so that way like it's easier.
sense.
It's easier for the dick to go in.
Okay.
Sounds like someone's
coming
doing
back.
anal again.
Yeah.
Sounds like someone. If we've done anything, we've convinced Larry to put that fucking dick in a
I'll
butt.
send you the anal lube.
I'm back.
He's putting the A in that PSA.
Hey, and NAL.
I pledge allegiance to the ass.
Trademark.
Thank you for your services. Where can people find you?
Oh, compoundmedia.com. You can also find this piece of shit there
Yeah.
quite often. I forget what the actual membership is because I'm a horrible employee. But you can't afford not to get it. And don't come for me. My co-host is super cute, super weird, and very
And he's
funny.
also amazing.
Now, thanks for the charity.
We both have wonderful co-hosts. My co-host
Yes.
is in Greece now, Josie Dion. You can find me at letsgetloud.com.
Great
Alana
show.
will be on it. She's been on it for like 9-10 times.
Yeah,
Please
she's a fucking almost every show.
Search the archives and
Yeah.
just watch Alana Love on Let's Get
You
Loud.
can't just Google me. Do you not know who I am?
Do you not know who this is? For research
Another name for the
purposes.
show.
For research purposes only.
I-
Oh, that?
studied
I
her.
just thought, do you not know who I am?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
For research
For
purposes.
research purposes only, I've studied all her anthology.
So that's what got him interested in anal. It wasn't even what we
Exactly.
said.
It was-
Yeah,
My
yeah.
best Alana scene is the one where she's outside and then y'all are outside, like a nature. It's a nature.
I
outside
prefer to
scene.
focus on her charity work.
Yeah, she does a lot of
There's a lot of
outside.
New York care stuff you'll never hear about.
Yeah.
She keeps it to herself.
Her yard work is.
Wait, is it an outside scene?
Yes, I'm gonna show you.
Oh, look at that. We're out of
She
time.
doesn't like watching
Thanks, you
herself.
guys.
She doesn't like watching herself.
Love you.